Had to let the pup out and go potty this morning. Told Eddie better check out the moon. It is crystal clear, of course, but not in the camera. So, hey, morning, y'all. Walks partway to me, goes the other way. With a following. Flew, be nice. Except this one. Got here a little bit ago. They give her 3 days bereavement, I think. So I would imagine that would have been Friday, and probably today and tomorrow. Feeding's done. You already saw the shot of the moon. Oh crap, here comes Ed. He says he's going to go visit his mother today. Not one of his favorite things to do when he's here, because she usually has a honeydew list for him 10 miles long. Last time I think he spent 3 days working on stuff for her. Keep in mind, that's been almost 2 years ago. He's got almost 2 years of honeydew, so he might be there for a week. I don't know. Boy, did I do a bad one. Feeding yesterday. It helped me feed them. I shut the cows in I shut this gate, so if they came in, they couldn't come into the lot while we had things opened up. When I got done, he was still cutting twine. I shut that gate after I went through it, and I forgot to open this one. He did hook the hot wire back up. Unhook it there, and you can walk across because it's cold over there. It's noon next day. And Ty just happened to realize that the gate was closed, and they're all standing there. Good thing they're on fresher pasture and the grass is wet. But in the meantime, it sure didn't do anybody any good. And Minnie being a biatch, I might have to babysit the water trough and turn another hose on here in a minute. I made it out, kind of checked this. I haven't seen any missing teeth quite yet. There is one really bent one. It's in here somewhere. Oh, yeah, right there's a bent one. See any missing ones? Because so far I don't. That's a good thing. Oh well. Dinner day. But hey, we got rid of Mom's treadmill that Becky tried to sell and had 3 or 4 people say they'd come get it. And finally it was, no, we'll just put it for free, get it out of here. And the lady finally came and got it. We squished it into the back of a minivan for her. Here's why sometimes I wonder if we had one of those frost-proof ones, you know, the little tiny thing they say will do 100 cows. There's just no way. I see a calf that really has the runs. I think I need to find out who that is. It would appear to be Boomer's heifer calf. This is how you keep them from fighting over it. Yeah, oops. Ain't the first time it's ever happened. I'm not the first one that's ever done it. Definitely not the only one around here that's ever done it. So, anyway. See what I can get done this afternoon. I ain't got much done today. Phone calls, that kind of stuff. Well, there's a couple brackets. I'm hoping I can get a screw into the bottom hole. It's going to be very close. At least I'll get a screw in. Those are going to go on the wall. You see where the flat is there. So, it'll be on an angle. They're off the same shoe, just a short piece cut out of the middle, so I'm going to put them on so they're curved to each other.
That'll go on underneath the mirror. Mirror's going to set funky because it's spaced out here at what, 5/16 of an inch at the bottom. And I'm not done with the top bracket yet. I'm done bending it. I know it's going to be upside down on it, but that's going to bolt to the wall and pinch the mirror in. That's my plan. But then I realized, yeah, I'm going to be looking for a stud. And I don't want to just put a single screw right there in the thin spot. So I'm going to find a cutoff piece. This is what I cut off the other one. It's not long enough. So I'm going to make a cutoff piece that'll fit across here just so it doesn't hit the mirror. Weld it in, and that'll give me 2 screws, so it's got better attachment. I just got to do it. But I'm going to take a break because it's freaking warm out here. I'm going to take that back off of there because the vise is still quite warm. And let's see. Ed left to go see his mom this morning. Hopefully my mother was good with that because he took her pickup. Becky had to take her friend Sue over toward Oregon City for a procedure that she cannot drive from afterwards. Ty went home shortly after lunch. She hadn't been home in a few days anyway. And Brooke's still here with Blakely. I don't know what she's doing other than chilling out. That's all I know. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier or not. I think I did. We got rid of the treadmill, so look, there's less here. And then Becky went to butchering, but she didn't finish. I'm not sure. They'll grow back. I mean, we butchered that one because it was all busted up, and it grew back a lot this summer. So, that would be my story so far for the day. I hear Brooke making noise. I see a Blakely. Yeah, I'm going to run away, I'm going to run away, I'm going to run away. Oh, that's what Brooke was doing. Blakely was slamming the doors.
Blakely,
and Brooke was stealing her some milk. I don't know what they did at the pub. Oh, he's over here. Go figure. Everybody's sleeping. Look at that. I'm out there sweating my butt off because it's hot out. What's he doing? Laying there. Same as the cat. Cartoons on that thing. So, walk right through the pee pads the puppy probably peed on. Uh-oh, that's Oma's kitty.
You're gonna piss Kitty off.
That's not the one that likes to play with you.
She's must watch it.
If you're nice to her, she'll be nice. But if you try to treat her wrong, she will clean your cock. Oh, I'm sorry. Thought I was going to hypnotize you for a minute. I just put the second coat on, and yes, I know there's a drip right there. One on the end of that. Nothing there. I'll give it a few minutes and touch those drips with a paper towel, and they'll disappear. That's what I did. Don't know what else to do. Might not give it a couple minutes because my paper towel is right here. If I don't watch the screen, there's that one. Just tap it a couple times and it usually has them. Looks like I got another one there too. Yep. So, when that dries, I got one there too. That's about to have one. It's already dry. Too late. Nice thing about that clear stuff, it dries fast. You're right, Rainy's outside. You believe that? Right, because I'm the only one here. And every now and then, I don't hear him now. Bandit's mad because I locked him in his pen in there rather than letting him run a half the basement. So he was barking a few minutes ago. Step outside, I can hear him. In here, I can't. And there's those. I can put my old chunk of small square baler plunger guide bar away. And we used to replace those all the time. Of course, I've said it before, I can say it again, right? We used to do upwards of 250,000 bales a year. Look out, dog. And I don't care what you do, wear parts wear out. Learned to do a lot of knotter work. Learned how to set up plungers a lot too. Learned how to cuss it as you were emptying a baler out, though we figured out on the old offset balers, you can stick like a 6x6 in the chamber because you can lean over the pickup and put it in, and then use the plunger to push the bales out. Just keep stacking blocks in until you got them out. I think we figured that one out when I was like 10 or 12. Because, we don't, that many bales, you're going to lose a plunger bearing, you're going to lose, have a rail go, whatever. We usually change the bearings once a year anyway. Rails might make it through 2 sets of bearings, maybe 3. So bearings were every other year, every third, or rails were every other year, every third year. And I'm running out of those. I need to find a source of used ones, because that's what we put underneath the feeders that are sitting on concrete. Cut a chunk and put it in a corner. That's hard. Concrete does wear them out, but it keeps the rest of the feeders from wearing out. That's one reason the middle feeder's still not in there. I got to replace the bottom tube on one side because that wore, probably may have broke off and then wore the tube out. Anyway, that's enough rambling for now. That might even be a long enough video. I don't know if I'm going to get that mirror up tonight or not. Being by myself, that's kind of a pain. I'm going to see what I can find and see if I can put those up and go from there. Once those are up, the mirror sets in, and then I put the other one on. Just gotta kind of hold the mirror and hope I don't drop it. So anyway, thank you for watching. Maybe Ty will actually get enough rest since she finally went home to feel a little better tomorrow. I know she hurt like hell today. She gave me that look once, twice, 3 times, 10 times, however many times, and she says, "Would you like my ovary?" No, thank you. I don't need an ovary. I can imagine the pain. I've been kicked between the legs before. I've slipped off things and landed between the legs before, so. Oh well, and it's a warm one today. It's over 80 here in the shop, and last time I saw the thermometer at the house, it was just shy of 80, and it's been a couple hours ago, so. I hear him barking again. I probably should go see if he needs to go out and go to the bathroom and let him run around a little bit. So, thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all had a great Monday. I know Brent did. He skipped work today. He was going to do farm stuff today. And hope everybody has a great Tuesday. Not happy at the moment. I found out why he was making so much noise. That's part of his pen. It's covered in shit. Why? Because he was doing that. Wanting out. Yay me! At least he only got one panel. And, he went where he's supposed to on the pad if he's in here. Unfortunately, puppies walk through it, make a mess.